Hey everybody, it's Becky. I just have a couple of design team projects I want to share with you guys. This is for Craftsupplies1. So what I've kind of done is made some charms. Um, Made a couple of charms, I guess, like handmade embellishments. So this key is just from my stash, and then what I've done is just wrap some jute twine, some like really fine stuff that I had around it. Let me just kind of see if I can find the other piece here that I was going to share with you guys. I'm going to do like this. This is one of the big safety pins from Craftsupplies1 that you can get, and I think this is the smaller one, but I just wrapped it just like this. And then I'm going to do this later, but I'm going to hang some charms from here and then kind of wrap it with metal at the top and put like a chain or, something to hang it. I think it'd be kind of cool for like a mixed media piece, maybe. Or I don't know, just something to like put in on an altered project. So I've done that, but I didn't do the charms yet. So I'm going to do that later and I'll show you guys when I get that done. So I kind of did the same thing with the key. And then I just took some jump rings and hung different charms. This one is from Michael's. It comes like in a chain of them. The little coins, I got them on clearance. And then this little fleur-de-lis, I think that's how you say it, is from Craftsupplies1. And then I've got a feather, and there's a heart key right there. And then I took one of those Tim Holtz pen nibs, and then I took one of the bingo things from Tim Holtz, and I just wrapped some wire around it and glued it with some E6000 and then hung it from that hole right there. And just hung it from, I punched a hole in it and hung it with a jump ring. And then over here is like a little piece of the Tim Holtz film strip. And then these two bead caps are from Craftsupplies1. Let me see if I can bring them in a little bit. And then I just stuck a pearl in the middle. And then I did like a head pin. And then here's another charm from Craftsupplies1, the passport one. And I just hung a little teardrop like bead from it. I don't know what they're called. And then I just wrapped it with some wire. And I was gonna put like the little put the little hooks in like you would like your little charms, but I couldn't get them even, so I just took them off and just did the wrapped wire. So like you could, I don't know, hang it if you can get them to sit right. I did the other night. You could hang it, down like this and kind of hang it from something. Maybe. Anyways, if you get them to hang right, like you can just hang it this way, and they kind of teardrop down, which is kind of cool. I just seen this pin on Pinterest of something like this and something like this, so I wanted to try it, so that's what I did. I think they're kind of cute. I got to play around with it a little bit because I'm not like really great with jewelry and putting things like this together, but it's a lot of fun, so I think the more I do it, the better they'll look. So I made that, and then I made this, and I got this off a pin on Pinterest too. This is a filigree from Craftsupplies1. Looks like that. I think she's got them pictured like this, but you can just turn them because they do have the holes. These are the ones that have the holes in them. So I just turned it, and then I put a doily down from my stash, and then this is one of the bling buttons from Craftsupplies1. And then I just put some bling mesh, like a strip of it, just around the button, like that. And then I glued the button and the bling on with hot glue, and then I glued the doily to the filigree with, I believe I used Fabri-Tac on that. And then I just took some chain from my stash, and then this little Garza Prima, I think it's a Finnabar one. And then I took one of these baubles from Craftsupplies1 and I wrapped it with wire at the top, and you know, did the little hook thing so you can attach a jump ring. And then I took this little charm from Craftsupplies1 and hung it from there. And then this one I just made from stuff in my stash. And then this is some lace from Craftsupplies1. I just kind of cut it apart. It was actually a scrap that I had, and I just tied it to the top of this little bauble. So that's what I made with that. So there's that. And then this one, I was getting ready to do the video, and I was attaching, because I had to put some, I made, altered this little thing, and I'll tell you just a minute, but last night I had to put the glossy accents in, so I had to let it set up. And I didn't want to disturb it, so I didn't have this together, so I was putting this in there, and my little thing that I had coming out of the bottom of that for the little charm came off. So this is what it's supposed to look like that. And I was going to put this like little seam binding stuff, tie it in a bow and just put it right here. So I just wanted to get this video done because I'm going to just put some more glossy accents on because I missed a couple of spots. But this is just one of those pocket watch things. And it used to be silver, and then it had like a flower and stuff in here, and it, like, you couldn't see through the glass. So I took it apart, I took the back off, and I took this out, the old flower, you know, clock face, and then the plastic part, and I just put, this is one of those Prima clocks, the little tiny ones. I just cut a little bit off the edge of it and put it in there, and then I E6000 the back on it so it won't come off. But I figured I could just use glossy accents on the front. And then this was just a little like lobster clasp from my stash. I just hooked to it, and it used to be silver. Oh, I mentioned that. But I just took some of the Prima, or not Prima, the Tim Holtz distress paint, and I think it was the I don't have it right here. It was the like sugar something pink. Oh, I totally slaughtered that. I know I did. And then I took some antique white rub and buff, and I kind of just rubbed it on there because it didn't really cover, like, the paint didn't really cover all of the silver. So I just took the rub and buff and went over it, and it kind of covered it pretty good. I think it turned out like a really cute pink. And then this is my little charm that I'm hanging from the bottom. And this bead and bead caps is from my stash, and these little tiny pearls as well. And then this is a butterfly from Craftsupplies1. And then I did some more beads from my stash. And then this is one of those aluminum beads, the flower beads. And this is the black one. And then I took and wrapped this, and this is from Craftsupplies1. These are kind of newer. And I just wrapped wire around it and attached it. So that's my little thing, and I gotta re-glue it, so it's gonna go like this. This is where like the old winder thing used to go, and I took that out. So I'm just gonna put it in like this. Maybe I can show it again when it's done, but it's gonna kind of look like this. And then I'm gonna have this in a bow right here. So I wish it wouldn't have came apart, but it did. I hope I can get it to stay because it was E6000. But anyways, and then the other thing that I made that I wanted to share with you guys is this cute little basket. I got this off of Pinterest. It's by somebody with Graphic 45. I'll put the link to the pin below, and on the Graphic 45 blog, they have a tutorial on how to do this. So it kind of just shows you by pictures, but it's pretty easy. Like, you just gather these things, you cut them in strips and gather them to make this little basket. So I'll put the link to the pin below, and then, you know, the rosette, and then this is just a flower from my stash. It's a petaloo. And then on the inside, I have some stuff. Let's see See, that's the inside of it. I actually made some of these. These are from the Martha Stewart molds. And I got these. Let me show you. This is the first time I've done it. And I got this stuff from Hobby Lobby. It's pretty good. I was a little scared because I over poured some of them, and so I thought it was gonna like permanently stick. But I don't know, it turned out pretty good. So I just made a whole bunch of these to go inside the basket, and then I made some little like charms too. Like there's the angel one, and just some different little things from my stash. There's one, a little like pearl one, and then I put a feather from the bottom. And then here's another one that I made. These are all just beads from my stash. And then there's one, and I put the key from Craftsupplies1 on the bottom. So I just made this little basket just to kind of hold all this stuff because I'm giving it to somebody. And then like if they want to, they don't want to just, sit it on their desk, they can hang it from their tree, like put a ribbon around it and hang it from their tree if they want, or they can just sit there like that. So, yeah, that's my design team project for Craftsupplies1, and I'll post the link to the tutorial for the basket below, and also for Craftsupplies1. Make sure you head on over there because you get stuff like all the time, all new stuff. So, or not all new, but quite a few new things all the time. So, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.